So far, we've looked at the structure of a successful medical cannabis industry, as well as the growth opportunities for Jamaica. How we get there will depend on intentional actions that promote long-term success. The linchpin in the medical cannabis industry is quality. That means the products must be free of any mold or toxins, and the medicinal compounds should be consistent. For us to hit that quality mark every single time, I've identified 2 areas that require a broad focus. These suggestions are based on Jamaica's current reality, and they support the dual objective of economic opportunity and social development. The first is improving farming techniques. While we have a strong reputation of ganja cultivation, growing cannabis for medicinal applications requires more attention to detail. For example, the acid level in the water or the room temperature while drying or curing cannabis all influence the final product. If our local ganja farmers are to be successfully incorporated, they must upskill their cultivation techniques so that the raw material we're starting with is of the highest quality and we can avoid wastage. The second suggestion has to do with creating the ecosystem that facilitates the production of nutraceuticals. Cannabis products must be developed in a GMP certified facility, but for each individual licensee to achieve this is costly and timely. The solution? Provide public or private incubator sites that are already GMP certified and can test, produce, package, and label the products for the local and international markets. This would mobilize the industry and create greater efficiencies in cost and production time. Similar concepts have been established in Israel, and even locally, the Jamaica Business Development Corporation in 2022 opened an incubator for producers of essential oils. Of course, there are other issues at play to have a successful industry. Some of our current laws need urgent amending. The inability to access financing through the banks remains a huge roadblock, and a formal economic assessment should be conducted. The industry would also benefit from a central government approach that aligns doctors, pharmacists, cannabis licensees, the CLA, and the Ministry of Health around a shared vision for the industry. Given our natural resources, our history, and the potential the industry presents, Jamaica deserves a fair chance at maximizing this opportunity because we've contributed to the industry in so many other ways. Led by Professor Manley West and Dr. Albert Lockhart in 1983, Jamaica was the first country to develop a scientific-based commercial cannabis medicine in Cannasol, an eye drop that treats glaucoma and is still on the market today. We have a leading international cannabis scientist and researcher in Professor Henry Lowe, who also worked on the development of Cannasol and has been researching and creating cannabis products for the past 50 years. Jamaica is also considered the cultural and spiritual home of cannabis. Through reggae music and the Rastafarian lifestyle, we've left an indelible mark on the world that celebrates the intrinsic human connection to the plant. Cannabis is a gift to us, but it feels like we keep returning it unopened. We've made relatively good progress since decriminalization, but to get to the next level, we must own the process and stake our claim. It's the only way it's going to work. Happy 420, everyone.